Hello, guys. This is Victor from the Footy Madrid channel. You're all welcome here. Today we'll be talking about the season so far of our beloved club, Real Madrid. Now, I would just want to give you a little heads up because because I'm very new to this. This is my first YouTube video ever, and it feels weird to be talking to a camera and looking at myself. But I just want to share some opinions with you on how our season's been going so far. And yeah, let's now jump straight into it. Now, at the beginning of the season, we were all very excited. You know, Mbappe coming. We were thinking that we're going to steamroll La Liga, that we're going to be scoring 5 goals a game. And just like always, football, you can never predict it. Look where we are now. We are struggling to beat a very bad Real Sociedad side. And I know historically it's always been a difficult away game. But this Real Sociedad side is not what they used to be 2 years ago, for example. Look at their first 4 games before they met us. They have 2 losses, 1 draw, and 1 win only. And they had only scored 3 goals in those 5 games. And yet, against us, they kept on hitting the post, creating chances, and they pretty much played just as good, if not even better than us. And it's quite a surprise that we managed to win this game and not somehow lose it. Now, we did create almost double the XG that they did, but that's mainly because we had 2 penalties. And as you may know or may not, I'm not sure, a penalty is 0.75 XG. So 1.5 of our XG in this game comes from the penalties themselves. Let's be real, this is not sustainable. We cannot rely on penalties in this corrupted league where all the referees just hate us. And we all know that. Despite the difficult win against Sociedad, it was still a win. I'm going to use this video to give you guys some hope because I see many people in the Madrid community, especially, for example, Twitter, also some people on YouTube, are starting to say that the whole season is lost and there's nothing we can do and that we cannot play football without Tony Kroos, which it affects us, but I honestly don't think we have truly felt his absence yet. I think we will once we get into the big games. But so far, I don't think the problem is that we don't have Kroos. Yeah, it's true that we haven't been brilliant. It's true that we can be much better. And it's true that it is fair to criticize the team when they're not playing well. Because despite what other fan bases call us, they they always call us reactionary and glory hunters and all that and all that. But we are demanding. We expect our team to win all the time and to do it in fashion. And when they're not doing it, it's normal to critique them. Now, the first issue, and what I think is the main issue that we have had until this point of the season, is the injuries. Since the very first game, Camavinga was injured, and I personally truly believe that he was actually going to be a key player this season after the departure of Toni Kroos. The reason for that being is that I don't think Ancelotti wanted to change his system. I think he just wanted to get Mbappe and replace him with Rodrigo and put Camavinga in Kroos's place from last year and keep that 4-4-2 diamond formation which we had last year and brought us so much success. Unfortunately, we have so many injuries now that we can't even count. Yesterday against Sociedad, we had Bellingham, Camavinga, Ceballos, Chouameni all out. And even though we are one of the deepest squads in the world, this affected us, and it's clear that we're struggling because of these injuries. What I want to say though is that something which I think is pretty obvious, once all of those players come back, we will be guns blazing once again. Our second problem, and I think this is the only tactical problem that we've had so far, is our pressing. Our pressing is just not good. It has never really been good, but this season it feels worse than ever, to be fair. Now, I'll be honest, I'm not a coach. Obviously, Ancelotti knows better than me, but from what I see, it feels like we don't press as a team. We just have like one or two players trying to chase the ball, and then they get easily overwhelmed by the opposition defenders because they have a numeric superiority. and all of a sudden they're excluded from the game. I think this happens because Vini and Mbappe are not players who like to run so much, and this is something Ancelotti has to figure out. How can he make this team press better? And if he can't, maybe we should just stop trying to press and give the ball to the opponent a bit more, which I think would turn into our favor because I'm pretty sure with the profile of players that we have, we will be very good on transition, just like we were last year. The third problem that we have is obviously when Rodrigo was on the pitch, especially in the earlier games, we would have this crowding over to the left side. I think this problem has already been somewhat addressed because in the last two games, I would say against Betis and against Sociedad, we've seen Rodrigo stick a little bit more to the right, which has seemed to improve us a little bit more. I just want to give you a quick reminder here of what happened last season when we lost to Atleti. Ancelotti did the correct tactical adjustments and the team started clicking, became much better, and actually we don't have a loss in the league until this day since then, which means this man definitely knows what to do. So I think we should give him some trust and we can expect some good results pretty soon. And as for the Barcelona fans who keep celebrating on Twitter like they already won the title after 5 games, I know they're making you guys angry. They're making me angry as well. But we just have to wait, sit quiet, and let's see what happens. Because I'm pretty sure, like always, they'll be the ones crying at the end of the season. Now, I'm not sure who's watching this video. I'm not sure if it will actually reach any audience at all. It's my first video, and yeah, we'll see, whatever. But if you're watching this, I'll be grateful if you let me know about your opinions in the comments to see what some other people think about the matter. What do you think our problems are and how do you think we can fix them? And I also want to hear some predictions about what results and what trophies we're gonna win until the end of the season, considering the start that we had until now. I'll try to get to you guys back next week with some more updates. I'll try to come up with some uploading schedule and we'll see where are we going to take this channel. For now, I cannot promise exactly when I'm going to return, but I wish you all the best and take care. Bye bye. Hala Madrid.